In 2015, the Westminster City Council approved the formation of the Westminster Inclusivity Board. What the Inclusivity Board does is envision a community where everyone understands what the city belongs to them and that their participation matters. The mission of the board is to work with the City Council and advocate for all voices within the community and to ensure everyone is treated with fairness, dignity, and respect. This started out as a task force to tell us what we even needed, or did we even need a board? And after 18 months, they came back and said, you definitely need one. So the city formed that. In early 2017, after being in operation for only 2 years, an organization called the National League of Cities, which is made up of every municipality in the entire United States, awarded Westminster a second place trophy for inclusivity to a group of people who were volunteers that had been working on this project for less than 2 years. That's how much this has grown and how much it's recognized. As Brian said, we've been very, very fortunate to have people come in and help us and get national attention for what they're doing as a volunteer. 23 people on this board today. They are the reason that we're successful in attracting people to our city, to make sure that everyone understands that regardless of where you're from, what your ethnic background is, what your religion is, you are welcome in the city of Westminster. Some of the things that we've done to help do this is we've developed a Spanish swim lesson program for our youth and adults, knowing that the Latino community is a higher risk of drownings. And this program was featured on Telemundo. Participants from all over the Denver metro area were welcome to attend. You did not have to be a Westminster resident. If you needed to learn how, you come. We'll teach you. We also partnered with El Comercio de Colorado, the first Spanish movie in the park. We had over 1,000 people that showed up for a free movie. We again partnered with El Comercio de Colorado to host the first Westminster Latino Festival. That was done down at Irving Street Library in a small park. It was 2 years ago. We can't hold it there any longer. So this year on the 21st of July, get on the train from Denver Union Station, come to the Westminster Station, and enjoy the Latino Festival, because we moved it there, because we have more space and we have a structured parking garage so you can have a place to park and not tie up the neighborhood. Guys, it's free. The entertainment's free. Now, the food truck's not free. But I would tell you, you can't find a greater community to come into and see all the mix of people who are there being a part of our community. We also have something that you won't find in many other places in the United States, and that's Top Spin. We have a Hmong community that competes nationally in an activity of their culture called Top Spin. Now, many of you remember a long time ago, well, there's a couple of gray-haired people in here that do, tops. Small little wooden pieces, had a metal point in the bottom, you threw it off of a string and spun it. That's top spin. But they do it off of a stick and a piece of rope, and that piece is about that big. And the idea is to do just like we used to do with top, see if you can knock the other guy out. We have the last 2 years national champion that is part of the Hmong community in Westminster. And we built a park for them so they could go participate in their culture. And today, they still attract teams nationally coming here for competition. You can't get any better than having people compete with each other. All of these things are pretty cool and kind of nice to do, but let's go on and talk about the kids. What you see is an intern from one of our high schools working for the city of Westminster. The city has interns and apprentices throughout the organization, from unpaid college interns receiving school credit to paid full-time postgraduate interns and apprentices. These positions exist primarily in IT, community development, human resources, the police department, parks, recs, and libraries, and public works. Most notable employees started their career in the city in internship programs, and just this year, Westminster launched its new formal high school internship program in partnership with Westminster High School and Bowman Tech through Adams 12. We have partnered with both of these groups, and today we have 10 students that are in a competitive interview process for permanent hiring. The students commit to Westminster for a Wednesday afternoon every week internship for 1 semester. The internships are unpaid, but students receive school credit for their experience. In addition to the on-job experience, the interns offer insight into government in action, where they can make a difference. Even after the semester is over, interns receive ongoing mentorship and coaching from the people they were working with here at the city. Today we have students in the automotive tech, youth programs, video programs, GIS and GPS, equipment mechanics, horticulture, wellness and fitness, IT, and our cadet program with the police department. As a culmination of their internships each year, we come up with a final project for them. And this year, the GIS GPS intern, Luis Mendez, created a story map explaining the city's water infrastructure and current sewer and water projects. And the internship program graduation ceremony, she played this tape. Don't get me wrong, programs have helped local students, and the city has reaped a ton of rewards. But it's allowed us to better collaborate with the regional school districts. And again, remember, we have 3. We've also been able to address succession for management, been able to pipeline young men and women both coming into the workforce that will hopefully work for the city of Westminster in the departments where we're going to have vacancies. And it's also enhanced our recruitment efforts in difficult to fill hourly, seasonal, and trade positions.